Hello and welcome to Twisted Vader Reviews. Today we have Masters of the Universe Classics, MO-LAR vs. Skeletor. And here they are in the box they come in. It's a pretty neat box. It's got nice scenery on it. It's a perfect display box. You never have to open it. Shows Skeletor sitting at the dentist chair. Here's all his accessories in the background. And there's MO-LAR, whoever that is. And that looks like Skeletor's tooth, since he's missing one. There's the other guys you can get. It's pretty neat. I'll pull this up here. You can pause that if you want to read it. I'm not going to read it. And MO-LAR. So let's check them out. Go ahead and take a close look at this display box. You do not have to open it. I couldn't display it any better. I really like that. But unfortunately I have to open it so we can do our little skit and I can do a review. So I'll be right back in here in a minute. And here they are out of the box. These are definitely pretty cool. Give you an example right off the bat. Here is one of the originals. I don't have Skeletor, but look. No articulation except for this rubber leg thing. And you can spin them around. I think most of them the head spun, but since this guy had that goofy gimmick, I don't know if any of you ever seen him or had him before, but he had 3 faces. I even forget his name. But anyway, look at that compared. Plus they don't stand. Right off the bat I think they're pretty cool. As you see, look at these. Articulation all over the place. For a figure. Spins at the hip, bounces at the knee. Look at that, all over the place. The arms here, go in and out here. This goes up and down. The wrist will spin all around. The head goes all over the place. Even the waist. As you can see, you can move a little bit there. There's lots of articulation in these figures. This is the first time I've seen one of these. Masters of the Universe Classics. They're pretty cool. Wish I had these when I was a kid, but anyway. Honestly, I would have liked to keep it in the box. It's a perfect display. I'm probably going to put it right back in there and set it up on my stand just like how it came in the box. I like that. And here's a close-up of MO-LAR. Pretty much the same articulation except he has this, I don't know, it's like a rubber coat that's over top of him. Makes his head a little bit harder to move around. But as you can see, he still goes all over the place. He got really cool, goofy gimmicks. Skeletor's tooth. They come in and out of his hands. His fingers, they don't move, but they're gripped. They're like a tight rubber grip. There's his dentist mirror. And I guess that would be the spray nozzle or that suction thing. And here's the drill. And he even comes with floss with actual string. I haven't seen these before. This is the first time I ever had them in my hand. I wish I knew they came out. They came out a while ago. I would have tried to find them all. So I suggest if you guys see any of these, get them. This guy here, you know, even though he's not the exact Skeletor, he's a regular Skeletor, doesn't have a missing tooth, of course. But it's a good gimmick. You have that display sitting out. Somebody says, what's that? It's a talking piece. It's pretty cool. Something to look at, something different. Even if you're not into He-Man. But I'm sure if you're around my age, you grew up with these, you've seen them everywhere. It's definitely neat to have. Something to throw on your stand. These toys over here were actually provided to me by Polish Toys and Stuff. You can go check that out at www.polishtoysandstuff.com. And let's see what else we can show. We'll do a little size comparison so you can see how big they really are. And do the famous Coke can, since everybody pretty much knows what they look like. They're pretty big figures. I'm not sure what else I can say about them. Even that piece is well detailed. Looks just like what I remember. These should have been ones we got when we were kids. Pretty much like I was saying with the Masterpiece Transformers. And they're coming around. I think it's because people that grew up with these that didn't like them are actually in positions to design the much better ones, which we should have gotten when we were kids. The 80s, they treated us, here, buy whatever. Just buy it. Who cares? So, you can get these for your kids. You can collect them for yourself. I like them. I'm going to try to find the rest of them. I want to definitely get He-Man and, you know, the basics. And here's the box, so you can still keep the box even after you open it. That works as a display. Only thing is, when he was in the box, he was actually tied down, so he stood there much easier. So it's a little harder to get him to stand in the cardboard. And then he can go here. You can set up however you want. It's got a neat background. There's even a, looks like a magazine on the floor there. I don't know if you can see that. If you remember from the beginning, that's where the weapons were. You can keep them there if you want, since Skeletor never really carried his sword. So if you missed out on them, I think there's a couple left at the store I got them from. I would collect them. Get them before it's too late, because they're going to be gone. I don't think they're going to make them anymore. Take a good look for yourself. See how they are. Pretty cool. Strap his sword in. Skeletor. Ha 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 ha. Where's He-Man? Ha 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 ha. Alright, well, I think that's pretty much it for today's review. Just a real quick one, because it was pretty neat and I found it. I like it. I wanted to let you guys know about it. So, that was Masters of the Universe Classics MO-LAR vs. Skeletor. They come together in one kit. And that's it for today's reviews from Twisted Vader. Have a great day.